Absolutely. Right back into the mix though, because we'll kick things off on exposure. Nice opening break here from Ravens. They'll go 4 for 1 and they'll get set up nicely here. They get some P1 time as 3 players outside the hardpoint fan out and try to pick up kills. Looks like Lurks is mostly worried about the long ramp or seeing if there was a split spawn that came in. They got the info to know everyone's in front of them. Now they're locking it down.
And that's 2 big follow-up kills because you get like the 4 dead, and then this is what we've seen throughout BO7. That first guy who is going in craze, if he catches the timing, it earns a lot of time, but instead he got caught and you're like, uh-oh, is this going to lead to a break? But you follow that up with a double, and now, I mean, you're going to earn 40 seconds at this P1, so you are giving up so much time. No nades connect, there's not trophies, so Miami is going all in at this P2.
Yeah, it's an early rotate, but it's time for the Ravens players to take some routes, and now the first domino is going to fall. Can Super pop a double, trying to finesse, not able to finish with a pistol. Now the pressure is here for Ravens. Metals P1. It's a quick break on P2, and that's kind of the problem. Like when you rotate that early and give up that much space and time, like you had so much time to take routes for Ravens.
Rarely do we see that, especially on the first P1. Yeah, just normally a nade connects, someone goes
like
out
40 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a quick rotate from P1 to P2. This could get ugly quickly, depending on how the next 20 seconds go as we head to the P3. Depending if Ravens can flip this spawn, it's going 2 for 2. You're gonna take the rest of this scrap time, and Trakes, he's gonna make sure we are safe because they're gonna need this P3 to get back in the game.
Well, the name of BO7 is team goes down 100, and then we have a 10-point hardpoint at the end. So we'll see if that'll be the case here. Saw it a couple times yesterday. We've seen it many times this year. As Heretics still trying to find their footing in the game, but you know, gun's gonna get hot at some point. For the guns to get hot, you need to have some map position. You need to have early setups in the hardpoint. After losing a teammate early, he'll fall, but it'll set up RenKoR again for the kill. So he's been kind of your cleanup batter in the back line. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, I thought Lurks had a chance there to like take a route, right? He was able to go down low dirt, but it was just the spawn of Metals right away. So honestly, it kind of helped him that Metals was right there and ended up getting caught. So he doesn't flip the spawns or make a big play. So great stuff them, and then RenKoR's on 5 in a row. You needed a response, you got it.
Bro, I swear, after I've been fever for 4 days, like my brain's in one place, my mouth's in another. I'm just gonna keep saying stuff, but holy hell. We love Call of Duty. Exceed. Strong start out of him. On Rodo. Heretics in position to deal with this by Spiral and mid-map. Drake shutting things down. I think maybe catching a timing through.
On your side, if you're Heretics, well, it was a great start for Ravens. RenKoR's getting going, though. They win the P3 rotation. Now you went to another one towards P4.
I mean, RenKoR did such a good job in like the back line last time. This time kind of in the front line, but it's still sort of that cleanup role, right? Like, well, from his position, he's going to be that a lot, but he's going to be set up to maybe have a player or 2 weak in front of him. He needs to come through with the kills. He's 12 and 7. He's doing exactly that. Pressure to him to wipe the board clean.
Guy's cooking. Guy's been cooking throughout the entire stage. 10 seconds remaining on this one. RenKoR, well, he finally does drop, and Ravens here with a nice little setup. Just not only do you break this up, you spawn them at ult, but you already have Lurks on the hill. You have Nero out deep, low dirt.
Break up this first push completely, tucked away in a corner, and it pays dividends. He gets to that cheeky spot. He knows the other side of the map is clear, and he'll tuck away too. What do you see on the map,
Well,
Joe?
he's gonna make sure that Lurks turn around and pick that up. Yeah, just Metals spawned out, kind of where he was blocking, so he does a great job. Crazy on 5 in a row, not able to find that streak. But yeah, I was just worried that Metals was gonna make the play with that spawn, but a great pick up there by Lurks.
Yeah, I think on a hardpoint like this, kind of mid-map horizontally, you've got to have head on a swivel for those splits, and they're dealing with it so well so far. And yeah, after kind of getting beat up at 3 and 4, they needed an answer here, and they're getting that answer. Nice break from Heretics with what, like 15 seconds left, but it's still a win there for Ravens. They go up 30.
But every time we bring that up, that player dies, so that is on us. But a very sort of, I don't know, controlled, slow sort of hardpoint where teams are rotating. There's not been a lot of crazy breaks.
Yeah. No.
You didn't even see in the kill feed, right? Like, everyone is right around the same amount of engagements.
Might be that moment when a team can go back-to-back, similar to what Heretics were able to do at 3 and 4. They went into a hole early, bounced back out of it. Metals was on a 4 spree and died. Now right back into action on 3. I swear, more often than not, that guy's around even. And a respawn there in a very good place. Yeah, no, 100%. Drakes, timing, angle, not going to work out for him there. 3 through on the feed for Ravens, and they'll be set up on rotation. The second did it better.
I'm going mid with you.
Heard you.
I didn't hit him time.
I need
He's on your long.
On top of the box, Metals.
Heard you, I'm trying outer. box. I got one.
Box still there, Jay. Still box. One time.
Yeah, I'm on top of the tank. I makes it him.
Outer super dead.
I got nade. Nice, good shot.
Could be enter on you.
That's good time.
Enter on me, Trick. I got naded. One's deep left. I'm nading.
That's fine. I need deep left as well.
Yep, bump. Go.
I sent a deep left.
I'm deep outer.
guys.
I didn't see the deep outer. He could be laying down in the box.
Box front. He went front box.
Heard you.
I ran through mid. He's gonna be front box 100%.
I'm
Can you record? I got back in the back. Dead. One shot, you dead. 100% somewhere.
On time.
Time, metals.
On spawn on the rest. Make sure you block.
I spawned back, guys.
One could have been all box. Ace and D, and then they're gonna hit me. I'm fucked.
I need one bottom.
I got one.
I don't know one bottom.
Nothing's playing.
Top. I kill him.
One more there. Weak. Dead.
Bumping out. That's fine.
I got yellow. Look long. I want shot. I can't.
I have long.
Long. Dead. One shot.
Big C dies on 5 in a row, but an incredible sequence there for Ravens. Up 40 and a good position here to close out the map.
Yeah, able to read these spawns. You spawn out towards top solar if you were Nero and Exceed, so you give that call out so you know there's some splits on the map. But I mean, this has just been, such a disciplined map. Not a lot of breaks. We had one break as soon as we got to that P2.
Early. This would be a big upset and a huge win for Ravens in the scheme of things and the standings. They clear out the back. Craze is on a spree. 25 off the win and plenty of time at the hardpoint to get it done here. Pressure to Heretics to break. They got to do it soon.
Yeah, while you were waiting on Metals to go, and while he's going to go, he's going to find 2 from ringside. He was waiting for his teammates. He ends up finding 3, breaking the spawn, so you're not dead yet.
Huge there from Metals. And the fact is you had to break. And even if you didn't break, just disrupt that time. You couldn't let Ravens get 5 or 10 more. It just becomes nearly impossible to get it done. But now, with them needing 16, you're still in the fight, still a chance to do this, but let's get ready for the P5.
Yeah, this is not a good hill. Over the map is Ravens. Very spread, taking their time, but 2 for 2 so far.
Okay, they deal with Craze. Remember, he was the one that kind of made the play mid-map last time we were here. Albeit it was different. He was actually holding the hard point, but beautiful shots there from Exceed. Trakes will be next up to get into the point. Takes a bit of damage. Connects with the stun though. Exceed just pops and drops him. Exceed maybe with the dagger here to close out the game. 28-19 on a spree to maybe shut it down. 8 seconds left. Final chance for Heretics to bust on through.
That just starts with that first one on a Metals, and he closes out with 2 more. There we go. Ravens behind the
source of pressure coming in. Lurks overstays his welcome as everyone is backing up, and that'll be an aggressive push and a first blood for Heretics.
And that just might be our AC likes the sniper. This is where he goes in round 1. Let's put some double nades on him.
Let's assert our dominance.
Exactly, just run at him. And they don't allow him to regen, but now it's a 3-on-3 as Crazy is able to find Metals. And normally once these fights start, this is how they go, where they continue to fight. But not what you want whatsoever. You get the opening to a win, and what happened here?
Yeah, bros, what happened? I'm over here. You all got dropped. But yeah, that's why it ends up being a 3-on-3. You just hope that you get 1 trade in that. At least.
Or 2.
Yeah, or 2. And that is a 3v4 early. Lurks thrown to the wind, but his teammates come up clutch. Yeah, what the hell happened there?
I'd have to see how Craze catches Metals there. If it's just
sometimes like where Trakes is maybe able to help a little bit earlier before everybody else is dropped. Especially a map like Colossus. Like, hey, you know how quick it can be. Well, we're going right back to it. We like the party over at Statue, so let's do that party all night long.
We're throwing more stat graphics at this to just continue to curse these guys.
Yep, 100%. Super gets one with a pistol. That will be, Ravens were just flying, which is kind of how we think of Heretics a lot of the time. It's kind of happening again, bro. I know it's something with this particular matchup, but man, it's going back months, but it might end up being a similar result. I think it was a 3-1 for Ravens.
All right.
Exceed though. Looking for another opening if he can into a 1v2 quickly here. Sees one, has to hit that, not able to connect. Became very interesting if he did hit it. Still winnable. Hoping for pressure and maybe to get his stabby on. But now we'll extend this 1v2. It's over reposition. Same can be said for the opposite side. See how this plays out.
They're just rolling together right now. It's just all about sort of these timings throughout the map. See, not able to find another gun. I think that's what he was looking for. But he's gonna get that bomb. Snipe still in hand, and while you are giving him absolutely nothing if you're RenKoR and Metals. Pretty much saying you can plant the bomb, we're cool with retaking.
We gave you your 1 chance. Not trying to give you a chance at a peek again. And he's just gonna fly right in between both players, get dropped. Call of Duty action. As RenKoR looks for angles, Super Maybe a little chance here for a snipe. Tries to get across. Doesn't look like Super hits it, but it sets up his teammates in the backline to go 2 for 1. Still one player back there in lurks. RenKoR is trying to play his life, get back to his teammates. Trakes kind of loses the tracking there and loses the gunfight. Smoke out. Now we're into the madness. 1v2.
Yeah, check
for Exceed
this.
again.
He's just hoping someone runs into him. And well, RenKoR, he's got a better gun for it. But that is just all the info that RenKoR gets.
It's 3 or 4 in the round. Just takes over. Trakes and lurks.
You see him? I guess he saw him.
Yeah, I guess lurks will technically get the blood. Craze gets a little bit of help from Nero. Metals now, 1v3. We've been into like a 1v2, 1v3, or 1v1. It feels like so fast.
Well, I mean, our defensive teams have just been kind of taking shots, right? They've just been running. A lot of the times on this map, you kind of play around the sniper, you play slow, play a default, just get info, line up some nades, play a little retake action. That has not been the case throughout these 5 rounds. Teams just taking turns. How are we running it A, running through B?
I was about to say, I don't know how he gets this done with a sub. So, all right, now it's an AR.
He's got both now.
Yeah. It makes it a little more winnable if he can just rip somebody and get a pick.
Like 2% more?
Yeah, not much more. Not much at all. He'll get dropped. Around win to Ravens now as they're on 5 straight, similar to what, well, that's what Ravens did at the end of that qualifier with 5 straight. Tricks going. Opening it up, add another blood to the Heretics tally.
That's great tracking through the smoke. It really is. And then he just goes right for the bomb plant, uses that smoke to his advantage. Plus you have Super over top. Hello, sir. Still in numbers as Super wanted to keep going.
Yeah. He's pretty confident. But the fact is he gets 1. Needed to get 1 and was able to do that. Trakes is very wet and stinky. Just laying in this nasty pool of water. Nice win from Metals. Pick up tunnel. You went on the other side as well. All smiles there. B side. First to pick that up is going to be number 6 in lurks. He's got to Nero. He's got to either stay up, or get a kill, and he's going to get both. That is okay. That just won the round.
In Miami, they're just playing off of RenKoR stun, right? RenKoR stuns the A side, and then they just want to go through B, but not ready for Papa Nero. His bomb is planted, and now he's hunting for the ace. There's going to be number 3. Won't get the 4th, but he wins his team the round.
Yeah, that is sensational.
He will win his team the round, right? Yes, he will. Okay.
He end up getting all of them?
No, just 3. Because he died.
Oh, yeah. 1. Nero outdoing you in map 2. Hasn't been about the snipers maybe as much as we thought it would. Nero just right back to work. 12 and 4, gunning you to sleep. 15 seconds into the round, and RenKoR suddenly in a 1 versus 4, but hold your horses. Can he get away with his life? Can he get back to full HP? Not gonna happen.
Other match where, like, again, we're trying to figure out sort of where everyone is, and then we're like, yeah, Miami, they're starting to separate themselves. Yeah, well, guess not.
Nope, we're right back to Optic good. Everyone else, we don't know.
Yes.
Well, you're gonna crawl out to Super Sniper. You're probably dead. Nero, his hot streak comes to an end for now. Heretics got to rip off 3 straight. Super adds the tally, picking everybody apart.
This is what I mean. He's just everywhere, right? Starts it off towards the P1, then he goes towards the B side. Teams are trying to avoid him, but so quick on the rotations, and when he finds the first 2 kills, it is clean for Heretics.
No, it's like hide and seek or whatever you want to call whack-a-mole. Like, well, where is he going?
Yeah, I think you're playing slow, just sort of, all right, what can you find us? I mean, the guy is literally trying to find any info, shouldering back and forth, but Ravens are like, all right, let's just not let him win a round.
Yeah.
This is what they've been doing. Then they start to go out towards A. They're starting to hunt.
Well, these nades connect. Not gonna happen.
They're 0-1. So this is when they started to turn it around in overload.
RenKoR, it's like time to light it up. 3 straight for him. The turret gets moving on forward. They call him the Spanish Sam LaRue, as that'll be 1 put on through. Defense good enough to make sure they're not pinned in.
He's up to 4 now, and well, Miami just right back to it.
Okay, so ignore what I said. I thought Ravens, good job getting out. You're gonna get a good position to not have these chained together, but that's exactly what'll happen as Heretics able to win the next wave of fights. You clear the line over from Motel. He's at least traded efficiently. For the first time, a chance for some offense. Comes down to a one-on-one. I lied to you. 1-on-2, Super able to get into position to shut that down. A chance though for Ravens.
No, it wasn't 1-on-1, but yeah, you just had one more player back there, so he was able to win that, get that trade on a green.
I thought he won the 1-on-1 he was scoring.
You could get there. It was close. It was darn close.
That last 5 feet feel like it's a mile.
And now, I mean, it is. You blink, you get 6 kills in a row, and they were at the airport.
EMP in hand again. This might be a 4-0 half for the Swiftness, depending on what you get from RenKoR and Super. That's just ripped from the window, ripped in the back line. Let's head to half. Done.
Monster finally hit, I think.
There we go, yeah.
Monster finally hit here for Heretics. They are so quick on the map. I mean, can you shoot this guy for me? No? All right, well, I'm going to die. But the good thing is the Super is still alive, and he's just lurking. And this is all you really want to do. Obviously, keep it out of their hands, but just slow down the map, continue to find kills, force them to run at you. And while Super is still alive, now 4 in a row, 14 and 6. Can we make it 15?
Exceeds kill on EMP, delayed it a bit, but didn't delay it enough. 5-0 now. His Super streak comes to an end. But really the entire team lighted up around even or massively positives. And Exceed, who has been the surge for them, I guess, in Overload. He's not having one now. He had that incredible map one, but he has 6 kills across 8 minutes of play.
I mean, Scar's just a blender. It really.
Oh no, he is in the super mega. They're making a large shake.
What's mixed in there?
Exceeds body parts.
Oh, I was thinking like Oreos.
Oh, okay. Well, one score does go through for Ravens.
I was really hoping it was like Oreos or.
No, it's Exceed.
Ah, good.
Yeah, he's in the blender, just getting cut to bits. Can you stop the score? Can you counter quickly? EMP still here, and that'll be another one, 6-1.
And now they have the trap on this side. And this is the best part, right? You're up 5, you got 90 seconds, left. Give up a little bit. But fact is, this has just been an onslaught.
Absolutely. No, it's good work.
Super has, he's 22 and 8, doesn't he have double-digit deaths?
No. This has been not close at all. Finally, one of the lovely graphics prepared by our production team made sense. Possession is balanced a little bit over this second half, but still in a map for him. That had to have been brutal.
I mean, Nero, at least Nero has 20,
trapped.
but Nero's got 27 deaths, so he was really.
Well, I mean, you were battling off a spawn, half your spawns. I'm just picking a number, but it wasn't good. It wasn't fun, unless you're a Heretics member. Heretics, dominant from beginning to end, and now we may have ourselves a series. We're heading into what should be a solid hard point for Ravens.
You're playing a little bit safe here, but some splits come in. So how do you want to play this if you are Trace? He wants to go, but now you flip the map if you're Ravens, still 25 seconds left. Similar to map 1, I mean, you were just getting blanked if you are Miami on the first hill.
Yeah, P1s. First P1s, real good for Ravens. Number 6 in Nero. Trying to get out. He's going to be in a 1 versus 2, and he's going to drop, but you'll take all this time. It'll be potentially close to 40 seconds again. One more push of this, though. Heretics will go, and won't get quite that much time, but still 35-1.
And well, you get a 4
you got
dead.
Spawns. Yeah, and a 4 dead right as new pops, and Lurks is cooking in your kitchen. 6 straight.
Yeah, I don't know how good of a cook he is, but
probably not good. I'm guessing PB&J's and some nuggets.
Chicken nuggets? Yeah, your diet. I love that. I love that. But has the Hellstorm earned in nothing but perfection? You see why they love this map. Just setting it up. You had Nero on the one side early, then Lurks.
Also is actually true. Lurks would be the guy, and well, Lurks has been the guy. Quadruple positive to kick us off, and the lead continues to grow. Similar to map 1, I mean, Ravens went up pretty strong through the first 2 hard points. That's when Heretics really started to find their footing, but I feel like their feet have been cut off at the opening of this point. Just not 1 point through 2 hard points. That is tough.
I mean, you are in a violent mood when it comes to these words today.
Yeah, I had the flu, I guess.
Yeah,
for me, a violent man.
You're at this P3. Let's go to the comms for Miami.
Abre una de medio. He picado this.
Puede haber otro más. Va a tener un tiro. Va a salir fondo. Ya, no.
Oye.
Nasco larga, vamos a rotar.
Tiene submarino.
Va a pillar medio,
Sí, pillar en medio. Izquierda, fondo.
Medio no.
Wick loose. Seguro. Nice. Va a haber otra más en el submarino, super.
Vale, siguiendo.
Gente colada, hay gente colada.
Pasada.
¿Qué tiene?
Submarino.
Dos más, dos en punto.
Dice lo medio.
Tiene para el fondo, mírate los
No está un
tres.
tiro. Sí, no lo veo. No hace nada, no hace nada.
Mándalo,
Voy a la derecha.
no
sé. Tengo una foto.
Está en el punto,
Seguro muerto. Otro más esto al fondo. Estoy esperando.
Un trofeo.
Doble muy tocado.
Tengo yo el pinch, tengo yo el pinch.
Vamos, Nero.
Alecha, si quieres. Vale. Está muerto. Otro primero por encima, si quieres.
Una bala, uno, son dos dobles.
Muy tocado. Vale, otro más.
Ya ves, palmeo,
Tiro mi anterior.
Bueno, nacen P3. O fondo P2.
Uno por los izquierdos.
Una bala.
Vete. Son dos de cruce. Pueden hacer pedos. Pase.
Super struggles continue. Lurks
Still
continue.
listening. We saw that Hellstorm called in, but it was with 25 seconds left.
Yep.
So like I think if they used that earlier, this scoreline is different. Instead, you kind of spawn them out for the P3. Now Trace has a Hellstorm plus a break here. Miami about to be right back into it.
I mean, this has been BO7 all year. Now it seems to be Heretics' turn. Bit of finesse, beautiful finesse from Trace. He's the bait, and Metals is the closer. Pressure again from the front. The streak continues. The streak will end. Ends on 7 as Trace goes mental. You're right back in this, down 30. Looking for Super to turn it around a bit. Sub in hand here. He's been so terrific, but a slow start in this one. Beautifully done. Now their turn to soak up some of this time. Eventually push through on the flip. RenKoR's trying to finesse for now. Oh, that's who ends up taking a second gunfight. 3 will drop. Ravens will fight back in. Big break from them because the wheels were coming off. That was a great surge there from Heretics.
Yeah, I mean, that was like your chance to take the lead there if you were Heretics, potentially flip them into that P2 and really run away with the game. But Ravens fight back, and they needed to fight back. His Super's now trying to take this route. Well, you can see he's going to give number 1 a spawn. That's going to be Trace, but Nero's ready for that. Great read from him, and he snaps onto this second. So Nero is making sure he is anchoring for this P2.
No, that battle, that one big fight in the P1. Look at what this has turned into.
I mean, just the fact that he reacts to Trace spawning there. I think he's just looking for one, but knows there's
one. Already at a minute 20 now, soaking and making plays. Love to see it out of Arrow. In trouble though, is shots come in from everywhere. Pressure to Craze to get it done, not able to do it. And that's a huge break now for Heretics. Still, big chunk here, 40 seconds left to go. Ravens though, can they break and battle back in? 1 map away from a massive 10 points in the CDL. Comms now from Ravens.
Time's weak.
There's 2 in time. There's 2 in time.
Nice one, Mark.
Not even him.
All good.
He's front side time. He's just sitting front side. No, he went back to backside time. Just make sure we rotate.
Yeah, they could go
I'm nading over up here.
Here.
Oh, Craig,
Start a pipe there.
Let's be to me. Be to me, dead.
Nice,
That's fine. Last guy's dead. Last guy's dead. They're both.
Oh, RenKoR's weak.
RenKoR's dead. On back to time. Weak.
I'm showing him.
They're gonna spawn the back on you. Nice. One spawn wall. One did. One spawn wall.
Got me close, guys. Back right.
Absolutely. Oh no, he's weak. Weak right side square.
I'm reaching square. I'm reaching
Good pinch.
Square on me.
No square.
Zombie time. Front side.
High left shot.
Front side time dead. One more back side time.
Left shot. Very weak. Got him twice.
Super.
Hearthstone.
Super square. One shot.
Heard you.
Square weak. Superman.
Super dead.
Nice shit. Come on, baby.
Lower him.
Nice job. There's still only one back. There's still plenty back.
Yeah, but we should turn.
I'm backing up.
They're gonna take route. Back ramp. There's 2 ramps. There's 2 ramps. 2 on you.
One's weak on time. Tricks and one square.
We go Trace. He hit out front.
We're gonna spawn out.
I'm
dead. One shot P1.
Yo, kill the guy.
Okay.
Oh, dead.
Absolute P1 super. I don't know where he went.
One could be out. One could be out.
And you die with 10 seconds left and go into a 3 dead. Well, you're still putting pressure on, though, and you have the spawn, so whatever happened may not matter. I just thought that was a really good chance to execute, potentially close the game out, but you have given Heretics a chance.
That's because Lurks has just been walking through players. I think he got you 2 to get the pressure here. Heretics have fought back. Super will push it out on one side of it and take a 1-on-1. And Metals will try to continue holding from the point. Just got to keep reinforcing this. Not desperation time yet, but you're chipping at this. Down 20. Metals still finessing inside, gets caught reloading. Numbers gonna be here for Ravens. You'll give this up now if you were Miami and try to get set up for next. Pressure to RenKoR.
Yeah, I mean, Trace and RenKoR, they've been holding here for about 10 seconds already. So, yeah, they're going all in. We still have a Hellstorm on Trace to play with. 40 seconds needed though for Ravens. All in on this P5 rotation. So far, so good. But pressure now over to Metals, and does that flip the spawns? It's gonna make it messy.
Moving off a spawn, so that's gonna be the Hellstorm in from him. We'll hop to his POV, see what he can find. Still have RenKoR inside of the point. Leading everybody with your hardpoint time. Nero's gonna get dropped by the streak. Heretics still inside, down 20, here we go.
I mean, that is best case scenario, right? Because the map was all over the place. Sometimes with those Hellstorms, there's a team kill, but his teammates win both the one-on-ones where he can readjust that Hellstorm and just focus on the middle of the map. And then he's blocking a spawn. So you're able to get the spawns, find a good chunk of time, but still 20 seconds here. Here come Ravens.
Oh, nice movement there out of Trakes to at least find one. We'll see if Ravens can get these final 10 to 12 seconds.
Lurks is up to 42.
Yeah, Lurks has been absolutely piecing. The guy was very hungry. Coming to this man a second.
Craze.
Advantage over to Ravens. Craze with a big play. Nero trying to stab butts, but to get it done with the gun, he sees on 3 in a row.
Now you gotta go 15 more seconds. Craze just playing a lurk spot here. Other pressure is gonna be towards Dub window, and that is not what you want. Not sure how that happens to exceed, but they've had some hero holds, and they're trying to do it again. Is Nero in a one-on-one? But you have a lifeline here if you are Heretics.
They got the P2 spawns. Can they get to a P2? Still time to battle here inside of the P1. 11 to go for the win for Ravens. They continue to trade effectively enough that they've not given up a ton of time. About 15 remaining inside of the hard point. Heretics have got to contest, and they've got to hold. I think they've got the tick. Ravens can win it here. You got to hold the spawns, and you've got to get a break inside. Heretics going to send it. There's the contest. That's all you needed. Now can they have a gargantuan hold here?
Similar to what we saw from Ravens the first P2, you got the kills at the right time. As soon as that new hill pops, you have so much mad proof up, so you will not have many pushes at this.
No, you're gonna have maybe 2 chances at this, unless it's like a really heavy trade fest on the first push, but advantage so far over to Heretics. Lurks has been your entry guy. He has been everything for you. He's coming back off a spawn and looking to get into the mix. Taking some space towards mid-map. That'll be Trakes. He's got to get one from his position. Not able to do it. It's going to be Lurks that finds the opener again. That first domino will be everything to get on through.
Down to Super.
Down to a 1 versus 1. It's on Super. Tries to hit the pre-fire. Dodging nades. Winning gunfights. And that'll be the dub. We're going 5. Scheme of things. Super not able to connect. Screen shaking and snipe got hidden. The second one, though, it's going to connect. He's not going to miss very often. Metal's trying to get the position for the trade, and there's your guy. Crazy. That's the one you want to highlight. Gets it done with a sub, gets it done with a pistol. Super's going to get caught and dropped, and now it's all on RenKoR. 1 versus 3. He's all in between enemy lines, and he will get dropped. Craze, the difference maker with the multi.
I mean, that is all Craze, though. It's not only the multi, it's the fact he stays alive for so long, because you get the follow-up.
RenKoR will be the low man on the B side of it. It's a fast hit up towards the site. Trakes with the blood. Trakes instantly traded. 3v3 now, and it's a quick transition through mid for Ravens. RenKoR's mostly stayed. He transitioned off for a second, but got back in position. Is he gonna get caught, or is he gonna find a kill?
Well, I thought potentially Ravens were just gonna run at him as the solo guy, but instead they're just gonna play this safe. Get this bomb down. Now the question is, did RenKoR see Lurks, right? Because if he's still inside of money, they might just clear this.
I think that was when he cheated over towards A, and that's he got back.
I mean, the fact he gets 1 is massive.
Yep. 2v2 now. Time dwindling. Exceed spotting. Now backing up. Beautiful stun. That'll connect. Slow down the push. Not going to matter. RenKoR is going to slip through. 1 versus 1 now. 15 seconds to go. He's going to drop. Time to get back towards it. And Super should have it. He will have it. Around to Heretics. As he looks for picks. Smoke out. And they're going to take this opportunity to push up. Craze. There's another blood for him. He gets traded out, though.
Yeah, Super just shot him from ring, by the way. So, yeah, he was the one guy kind of lurking ringside. He's able to get that trade, so that is massive. That lurk pays off, and then he gets a second. As that seemed like a very clean first blood. Now, you are here if you are Lurks and Exceed, but now they know you're here.
Snipe in hand, AR in hand. Does not matter. He's taking over.
And just unreal stuff from from Super. To turn this around after that first blood, and then they find the last in the 1 versus 3.
You're not hearing Miles in the next round. Similar stuff to their last defense, except much more aggression through A. RenKoR will be playing deep in court, but they're just going to send it with 0 hesitation up through mid. They're going to find the first. These teams like taking gambles on defense. You see it again through the smoke. Good luck with that. Honestly, nice movement and nice chow. And then Lurks, the water demon, able to pop up, trying to finish another one. He'll get 3. Nice slide through from him as well, but Lurks, the ultimate playmaker. Metals right into kitchen, and Metals instantly going to be put down. Nero, his turn to get involved. Nero, maybe trying to take over like he did in the map too. They just run at you. They 3-2, you've been 3v4'd. That was a painful one. Super now, he opens you up with another blood. That'll be a snipe pick. Super having himself a map. And maybe Trakes is like, all right, well, if Lurks can do it. Trying to get freaky in the water as well. Metals tries to get saucy with the movement, but gets put down. And that's a frustrating one.
Yeah, we've had a couple of these rounds, right? Even on Colossus, you were getting such clean bloods. You're just nowhere near your teammates, but it doesn't matter.
Revenge in the water, and super grown-ass man. 3-3. Yeah, I said kid, and I was like, that looks like he's my accountant. That guy's a CPA. Nero with the blood, he will be traded. Lurks, the difference maker. Lurks again from water step. And it's a collapse from Super. 5 straight, 1 versus 1. Super, Lurks.
He has a read. Oh, he's gonna be. Oh man, he's just so.
Oh, Lurks gets 2 from water steps, and then, well, you want to slide and shout together, just not quite like that. Not quite like that. Things get scary, but Lurks closes it out. 3 kills. I mean, I swear, like most of them. Exceed, getting a little magic. Trakes out of it. Blood to Ravens.
Well, and this has been that default from Miami, right? Just playing very aggressive through A on defense. Just, I mean, this is how the map sort of changed. A lot of teams early throughout these couple of stages have just given up the A bomb plan, played retakes, focused on the middle of the map. A lot of ring control though, switching that up. But you lose a player from the nades, from the info. Now bomb is down, you have to retake.
And Lurks is gonna be as annoying as possible. Nero gonna put it in another. Super, not able to find the angle for the snipe, and Lurks is gonna get shots in. Another water route. Super is able to connect on one. 20 seconds to go. Lurks hunting for him. Oh no, this might slip away.
It's
Lurks,
the water.
Maybe gonna get caught. Exceed able to put one through. It's all gonna be on RenKoR now.
The water for now. The problem's time though. Yeah,
Yep,
you're just buying time. Does get a little bit scary in the 4 versus 2, but does not matter. 1 round.
Gets picked up though. Metals is here. He's got to get 1. Gets 1. Sets up the second. Beautifully done. Round should be the Heretics, but we'll see if Exceed Nero can muster up some magic. Nero get 1. That trade had to happen, and it did. All on Exceed now from money window.
Yeah, there was a little timing there for Nero. Maybe a chance, but Trace turns around, make sure they get that bomb down. So he's gonna pick that up and plant it. 1 versus 3 for Exceed.
Yeah, if he stopped the play and got away.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, because there was a chance like Trace was lurking basketball, but I think he just gets a comm like, yo, look mid-stairs.
Exceed dropped. 1 round of 3 done now. For Miami. Done on the 4-on-4 retake.
Well, Lurks is lurking, so he's got to find 1. He's the key guy, because everybody else, this is planted for mid. So you see the blue arrows starting to scatter. You want mid-stairs control. Miami are going to have to figure this out soon. Super's able to find that first blood. Smoke is down through mid-pillars. You have to go. Raven's just trying to buy as much time as possible, and Trey's in his playground.
Back to round 1. He was the master man over there at Statue. Gets it done again here, all on Super, not a clutch. Just no time to work.
Miami. Tonight you proved it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like we can be anyone. We've been putting in the work. And just gotta do it all in.
Listen, Nero, congrats on the win, dude. You're popping takeover in the S&D. And I want to ask you a little bit about the approach to it. Obviously, you know, they've had a ton of success in search throughout this split, mainly through Super Sniper. It looked like you guys, any opportunity you got to take space, everybody was doing it. Was that kind of the play today or the plan going up against that?
I would say, yeah, it was, because we watched like a bunch of VOD on like Miami, and we know we're super like sniping, so like we knew that like if he was somewhere, we could just take a slide like on the other side, and obviously we would have the advantage because we would be in a 4v3 situation basically every single time. So, and hopefully, and because he's a really good sniper, and he has some insane shots. So
yeah, you guys put that teach tape out for the rest of the league. Congrats, man.
Yeah, thank you.
That part, Nero, big win. I want to ask you a little bit about practice, because I feel like when we talk to you guys, you know, that is a conversation that we open more often than not. What is it like when you need to focus on a specific mode for you guys? I'm going to go with Search and Destroy in this one. How do you keep the other modes from falling? How do you split your time? What does that approach from Carolina look like for you guys?
Well, for us, like I guess for our S&D, we scrim it every day. We scrim it at, we scrim 3 sets. So we scrim like our first set, second set, hardpoint overload, and then we scrim S&D last. So specifically, so we can just work on S&D.
Right.
So it's not like we're working on hardpoint overload and S&D all in the same scrim.
Yeah.
We like have a specific scrim just for S&D, and it's been helping us a lot.
Nice.
Nero, thank you very much for joining us. The first of 4 matches
you.
officially over after your Game 5 win.
Yes, now we just pray.
There we go. Pray for the number 2 seed. They finished as high as they possibly could. Carolina is done, but we still have 6 other teams waiting to play. When we come back, it's more color.